Hi! Today is a special day in the church year. It is Christ the King Sunday, when we celebrate that in the kingdom of heaven, Jesus is the King. It is also the last day of our look at the Beatitudes. That is what we call the big speech about blessings that Jesus made to a crowd gathered on a mountainside. Today we have two more blessings that you can find in Matthew chapter 5, verses 10 through 12. And I'm going to use the Common English Bible version. Many of you have that because that's the Bible that we gave you at church. Here are the words Jesus said. Happy are people whose lives are harassed because they are righteous, because the kingdom of heaven is theirs. Happy are you when people insult you and harass you and speak all kinds of bad and false things about you, all because of me. Be full of joy and be glad, because you have a great reward in heaven. In the same way, people harassed the prophets who came before you. Wow, that's a whole lot of words, isn't it? It's also one of those times where we say to Jesus, "What? You want me to be happy when people treat me badly? What are you thinking, Jesus?" All of the blessings we have heard so far were for people who were not experiencing life the way God wants people to experience things. All of these blessings were for people who are working really hard to make sure that people do experience the kingdom of heaven, the world as God wants it to be. And then at the end of all those blessings, it's like Jesus was saying, hey, you know what? I have to give you a fair warning. When you do these things, when you are kind and merciful, and you are trying to help others who are hopeless and who are grieving, when you are being a peacemaker, bringing shalom to people's lives, some people won't like it. Some people will be really, really mad at you. They might call you bad names and try to make you look like a liar. They might even threaten to be even meaner to you if you don't change your behavior or you don't stop being a peacemaker. And Jesus says that if we're experiencing all of those things because we're trying so hard to be peacemakers, then we should be happy, because in the kingdom of heaven, we will be the happiest. Well, that still doesn't make it easy to listen to those words, does it? It's not always going to be easy to do the right thing, is it? In fact, as you get older, it might get harder sometimes. Helping others and being kind when other people are being mean can be scary, especially when our own friends are behaving that way. Jesus wants you to know that you're not alone when you're doing the right thing. In fact, there are lots of people all through history and all around the world who are doing the right thing even when it's hard. You can go to the library and read a lot of books about people who have done the right thing even when it was hard. When you are kind and merciful and when you're being a peacemaker, you might not know it, but there are always other people watching you who will become brave enough to do that too because they saw you. We don't live in a country that has a king, but as Christians trying to make sure the world is more like the kingdom of heaven, we call Jesus our king because that's who we are trying to follow. This week, many of us will be celebrating Thanksgiving, and then next week is the first Sunday in Advent, that season leading up to Christmas. Before you go, let me give you one last blessing. Hold out your hands to receive it. May God bless you with courage to make hard choices, even when other people don't understand. May you be blessed with joy as you work together with others to make the world more like the kingdom of heaven. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Join us for worship Sundays at 10 a.m. Learn more at our website, presby.net.